welcome to the channel. Um, of course, we're gonna start off with the end. I don't really agree with the way that things ended. Um, First off, it just doesn't happen. What we gonna do? We're gonna do last man standing. But don't really know why they decided to go with that ending. That pay-per-view to me, thinking about Bailey's on my mind because we're gonna be talking about Bailey too and her new attitude. Um, Sasha and Becky pretty much had match of the night. I really feel like it could possibly be match of the year. It's probably one of the best match that I've seen in quite some time. Excuse me, just going through the list of superstars here. Don't really have many to choose from. If you can really tell, I don't really play this much anymore. Waiting on the new 2K game. Not really playing this one much anymore. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Roman. And who else? We'll go with Roman and Brock. But yeah, Sasha, Becky, pretty much a match of the year candidate in my opinion. Some people may disagree with it, but you know, it's just my opinion. But yeah, back to Bailey. I love the new Bailey attitude. Bailey's attitude these days, I like it. And I mean, I really don't blame her for the attitude that she has these days because Bailey tried to continue to be Bailey and continue to do her little thing with the Bailey buddies and all this, that, and the other. And people continued to boo her because she wanted to support her friend and get mad. Everybody want to have an attitude about it. For what? Y'all didn't like it when she continued to try to be the same Bailey. Bailey's mission was to basically just continue to be Bailey and put on a show for everybody. But now that she could care less about that and she just want to win, everyone want to be upset about it. I don't really feel like in wrestling these days there's a such thing as a heel anymore. And the reason why I say that is because you have people who are portraying heels and doing probably
the big dog,
the worst things you could think of in the wrestling business today, and people continue to cheer them. You take Randy Orton for example. I don't know what Randy Orton is supposed to be right now, but Randy Orton has been a person that I've always felt better works better as a heel. I feel like he works better as a heel. I've never really liked the.
He's not a good guy.
Where did he even come from?
Negotiations are broken down and we now have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get a hold of each other.
Where did he come from? I'm like literally you just sneak up behind you, but he came from in front of you. Where did he come from? And he's stomping my head in.
Now the old vicious head crank.
But I feel like I lost my whole train of thought. But yeah, Randy Orton I feel like has always worked better as a heel. I don't like the face Randy Orton. And the reason I don't like the face Randy Orton is because the face Randy Orton just pretty much just he's a shell of himself. He doesn't go all out like the heel Randy Orton does. The heel Randy Orton is going to give you a show. He's going to make you say, I can't stand that guy. But Randy Orton these days, you can't really tell because he's the most violent I've seen Randy Orton is in his match last year with his feud last year with Jeff Hardy. And I feel like that was probably one of the best feuds he's ever had. Just for the simple fact that it told a story.
And let me tell you, that thing is
Randy pretty much stated that he didn't like Jeff. We never really found out what his actual problem was with Jeff, but the feud itself told a story.
Right to the spine. Guys,
and I feel like it was well played out.
Lesnar's career would have to be the night Paul Heyman betrayed him at
And I
Survivor
feel
Series
like they should
2002.
they should go in this. I feel like they should go back into the 2009 Randy Orton. I feel like the 2009 Randy Orton was probably the best Randy Orton ever. I feel like he was at the top of his game. That whole feud with the McMahons and Batista and John Cena. I feel like that was the best Randy Orton we've ever had in WWE. I feel like that's when he found a gimmick that works for him.
Things up over the next 10 years.
But Bayley, I'm really looking forward to seeing this new Bayley character.
A decade-long vendetta against you.
I feel like it could actually work because Bayley's been a face for so long. It's kind of interesting to try to see where she's going to be as a heel. She's got the new haircut, the new hairdo. She's won the belt back. So I feel like this is going to be pretty interesting to see where this goes with Bayley. I'm really excited about it. But Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt, I really don't have much to say about that match that hasn't already been said. It's probably the worst ending to a pay-per-view ever because, once again, as I stated, since when do you get disqualified in a cell match? Who disqualified these people in the cell match? Like, the whole... I remember when the cell was only used to end rivalries. That's pretty much was the end all be all. That's how you decide, well, this is how we're going to end this. This is how this is going to end.
It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent
it's
so
just
much
thrown
that
together.
They cannot answer like, oh, damage
in
to
my
the body.
honest opinion.
That should do it.
I just feel like they put anybody in the match.
So nice,
and I disagree with it because it used to mean so much more. Now it's like the meaning of it is like less and less.
This point, Cole. Not over yet.
Oh my goodness, he got right back up.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
The
thing about the unique rules of this match, as Michael was saying, is that superstars will go
to amazing extremes
to keep their opponents down for a 10 count. Oh, that's the truth.
As far as Sasha Banks is concerned,
has definitely resulted in some unique usage of everything from,
like I said, Sasha Banks, I feel like should be
everything in between.
A champion of some sort. I feel like Sasha has put a lot of time into the character. I know a lot of people will say, well, she was at home or something, so how could she really put time into anything? But if you look at Sasha since she's been back, Sasha has put a lot of effort into being a heel since she's been back. She's generated heat, especially with the Natalia. I feel like this should have started her off with Natalia rather than just moving her right into Becky Lynch. I feel like we should just let her and Natalia kind of build each other up a little bit, but they kind of just put her right into the title picture, which I feel like that wasn't really the best idea. I think for the most part since WrestleMania, well, really over the past year now, WWE has pretty much made her seem like she's just unstoppable. Like, can't nobody stop her. And I feel like it'll be a good build up to if and when Ronda Rousey decides to return. That'll be a good build up, because Ronda still argues, and which I agree, that both her shoulders were not down at WrestleMania.
This might be it. Oh my.
Only one of her shoulders were down, so they kind of just gave Becky the match. I feel like that was a horrible ending to a great match.
Takes him down hard. You gotta love that kind of aggression.
I feel like that would be a great build up to that rematch. If WWE decides to go that route, of course.
Here we go.
What else we got? Speaking of Brock Lesnar, I don't really agree with the whole Brock Lesnar Cain Velasquez match, because it's Brock's territory. Brock is not going to go to a WWE event and lose his title like immediately after he wins. I was actually surprised that he lost it relatively quick to Seth Rollins, but I don't see him win the title in dominant fashion the way that he did, and then turn right around and lose the title. I just don't see that happening.
Byron, regarding that Cena Batista match you mentioned, not
actually
only did the
have
animal
him
lose
made a
that
pretty
night,
valid
but it was
point,
also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of
in
his career.
regards to,
He's looking at it.
who was it? Braun Strowman.
Superman punch!
And which I feel like it would be messed up if WWE actually went that route.
My goodness, that connected.
Changing Braun Strowman to the modern Big Show.
Cut him in half. Wow,
Because
I gotta say that I'm in shock.
Braun Strowman
I really
versus
thought Lesnar
Tyson
would look
Fury.
better here tonight.
I mean, I understand it's a
Not
draw
over yet.
for the boxing community as well as the wrestling community.
Lightning speed from
Oh
the
my goodness, he
Roman
got
Reigns
him.
lives by mottos like
F5,
one versus
F5.
all.
Oh, he got him.
Bang!
Okay.
But can he follow up here?
Like that. Gotcha.
This one is over. That's
But
worth another look.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
wanna
get
see
it,
that
it's a
again.
draw, but having Braun going up against
Look
all
out,
these
down he
celebrities
goes.
is
And he
not
might
something
not
we
get
really
back
want
up.
to see. One of the greats, in my opinion. But
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these
the way
superstars are
that
beginning
they
to feel
portray
the
him,
effects.
I just don't agree with it. Because Braun, they're not putting him in title matches. When he gets a title shot, it pretty much is like a squash match or a match that he should win.
Devastating kick.
But
Too quick for him there. Roman Reigns saw that one coming.
I'm kind of digging the whole draft thing.
Somebody's on
But
a
my
mission
thing
tonight.
is, why do a draft if virtually a week or two later you're going to let the superstars go wherever they want to go? They're going to still show up in whatever show you
He's
want to show
calling
up
for
in.
it.
What's the sense of the draft? If you having a draft, I thought the whole point of draft was to
This one's over, guys. I want to see that again.
have each superstar
both.
exclusive to a show, basically.
Ooh, he goes
Not
down
for them to
hard.
just move around
Yeah,
from
he's
show to show.
definitely
Which
starting
that's
to fade
basically what
down.
happened with the last draft. So I feel like if you're going to do the whole draft idea, I feel like you should just leave them be where they're supposed to be.
The referee is
And
watching
don't
this one
move
very
them from show to
closely.
show.
At any moment,
Because
we'll
I'm
have to
like,
call this match if one of these
what's the point?
combatants can't get up.
What's really the point in the draft? Is he done? Oh, he's done.
Yes! Unreal performance.
But yeah, what's the sense in the draft?
We've got
is
some highlights from the last one queued up.
as
Here we
soon
go.
as you get the
Yeah, he's putting in
you
the
get
work.
the superstars drafted and you have everybody think they're going to be where they're supposed to be.
This match
turn
wasn't exactly a
around
barn
and
burner, but we
just
can't
still let
expect
them go
every
ahead and go.
superstar to be on their A game
No.
every time, I guess. I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys
Braun,
would take it to the next
Tyson
level.
Fury,
Regardless,
not looking
nobody's
forward to that
asking
match
for
at
their
all.
money back.
I don't really look forward to any matches
Here is your
that
winner,
are out of the country for real. Like
This
the
is
matches that they
confrontation we've all
have,
been
like
waiting for.
Super Showdown and Crown Jewel and all those. I think the only one that was actually good was
I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
the
Brock
greatest
Lesnar
Royal
is
Rumble. The
in
greatest
a
Royal
real
Rumble was
bad
actually
spot
good,
here.
but all the rest of them, they just kind of were horrible to me. It might just be me, but they didn't live up to expectation. Especially Goldberg and The Undertaker. That match was probably the biggest disappointment I've ever seen in my life. But that's another story for another time. I'm not gonna really get into that one. I feel like that match could have been so much better. They could have done so much more with that match, but they didn't really give it a chance. Either they didn't give it a chance, or maybe both guys are just too old to put on that type of a show anymore. But, you know, neither here nor there, the match happened. In lighter news, I feel like NXT is living up to its fullest potential. I actually feel like NXT is surpassing the main brands. Honestly. You ready for 2K20? Yeah, just playing this out for a few more weeks until it actually comes out. Just to have something to do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I feel like NXT is it pretty much surpasses the main brand for real. The main brands are not even. I don't even know what to say about it, but yeah. And as far as NXT is concerned, I feel like NXT has the potential to surpass the main roster. As sad as that sounds, because they're supposed to be the developmental brand or whatever. But all superstars can talk. I love it. Oh, that's what's up. I hadn't even heard that. I didn't know that they added voices to it this year. Okay, so that's something to look forward to. I've just been informed that for those of you who are actually looking forward to 2K20, we're saying so yeah, that's a big update from this year. For you My Career players out there, My Career is probably one of the most interesting features in the game. It's a lot of fun. If you play the 2K games, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played a 2K game, if you get a 2K game, I would say try the My Career mode. How about the deluxe edition? I want to reserve it because I feel like you get so much more with the deluxe edition rather than the regular edition. But I'm still on the fences of which one I'm gonna actually get. They added Inferno match. I'm gonna have to check out the trailer. The only trailer I've actually seen is the one that was on TV where Becky comes in through the roof. I haven't actually seen the actual gameplay trailer, so that's something I'm definitely gonna check out. Um, who we gonna try? I think we're gonna try the Undisputed Era. And I actually like playing with the Undisputed Era. The Undisputed Era, I feel like, are a very talented group. If you watch NXT, um, they're real entertaining to watch, and I feel like they bring a lot to the NXT brand. Um, Speaking of NXT, I feel like WWE should have just left uh, EC3 where he was. I feel like they should have just left him where he was. Um, because I read something today where they said that he was unhappy with how he's being used in WWE, and which I do agree compared to how he was used in Impact. Um, he's not really getting much screen time. He's not really getting any time on TV for real. So I feel like they should have just left him where he was, even though he didn't win any titles in NXT. Um, I feel like they should have just left him where he was. I mean, you gotta remove manager. Yes, I probably shouldn't. Want to control the partner too. Who we gonna go with? We're gonna go with Roger Strong. Roddy Strong. Where is he? But yeah, I kind of feel like they should just left him where he was, honestly, because I feel like it's doing him more harm than good for him to be a part of the main roster, which it is with a lot of NXT stars. Which is why I definitely agree with the move of Finn Balor going back to NXT, because I feel like he had more potential on the NXT brand rather than going to the main roster. Don't get me wrong, he has success on the main roster, but I feel like his hottest point on the main roster was when he first joined the main roster. After he came back from injury, I feel like all that kind of just went downhill. But, you know, only time will tell. You see they added tables, ladders, and chair hanging inside the cage. No, I'm finna get ready to check this out because no, I hadn't seen any of that. The table, ladder, and chair hanging inside the cage. No, I have not seen any of that. I'm definitely finna check that out in a few moments. And see Bayley, because I feel like Bayley did she went as far as she can go as a face. As a heel, I feel like Bayley had so much potential because she gave the fans everything, and I feel like they turned on her because she sided with her friend. Bayley really wasn't doing anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, her first match with Charlotte, she did take a shortcut out. She did. But for the most part, even before that, the fans turned on her. They were booing her and everything like that. And she kind of just smiled about it. Now, Bayley is saying that she's for Bayley. And you can't really be mad about that because I'm like, she did everything she could as a face. She did everything she could. She tried to play both sides of the fence. She tried to be the good guy, and she wanted to be on her friend's side. She tried to play both sides of the field. And in life, you can't really do that. And which she had to find out the hard way. When Bayley lost the title, I feel like she realized that because they cheered for her losing the title. The way that they turned her heel, how she came out as a good guy, and then she just destroyed everything that has ever represented Bayley, that was perfect. A perfect way to turn. I hate the boss now. I don't really hate Sasha. I feel like Sasha.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I feel like Sasha works better as a heel also. I feel like she's not really a good fan favorite. I feel like she works better as a heel. Like Becky Lynch, the main. Becky is a hard worker. I'll give Becky that. Becky worked hard to come from where she was.
Here comes my favorite part.
Becky is like Becky was the stepping stone for a long time. And everybody who were coming up is like she was being used to put them over. And now it's like she's found her spot and she knows she's good and she knows it. Becky is like Seth Rollins. I feel like Seth Rollins is a good worker also, but I feel like they just putting him in different feuds and stuff. And I feel like they're not really finding people that he actually can connect with because, like I said, the whole Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins feud, that was just thrown together, as we all know. That was just put together. That wasn't even real. And I see that they're still trying to go places with it, but that's not really a feud that I would say that it has potential, really. But, you know, only time will tell. It might turn out to be a good feud.
It's not bragging if you can back it up.
So, well, only time will tell.
It's party time!
I like the Street Profits too. Even though I'm fighting against them, I like the Street Profits too. They're a really exciting young team.
These two dudes genuinely entertain me more than just about anybody.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds,
Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford.
The Street Profits.
Two tough, credentialed human beings. Angelo Dawkins, collegiate wrestling standout.
I like the Street Profits too. The Street Profits, I feel like that. I just hope that they don't like most NXT teams and get to the main roster and just
That's what I said,
flop.
Saxton. Gotta put more oomph into it. More swag.
You know,
Byron, you know
because I
nothing
feel
about
like they
swag.
have the
You're
potential
embarrassing
to be
yourself.
a great
And
team.
somehow, you might be the only man on earth to make the
I
Street
feel like
Profits less cool.
they weren't really giving it until the end. I feel like they weren't really put over much in NXT, but towards the end of their NXT careers, they were kind of brought up and put over a little bit more. But they're an entertaining team. Highly energetic. But we finna see about that now. Okay.
Both
Roger
legal men are in the ring
Strong
and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag
not too
team
long
match.
ago watching
Roderick Strong now spends his time in the square circle for one reason, to give his son a life he never had.
Yeah, it must be that
AJ
motivation
Styles
that
back
adds
at
a little
TNA,
extra
the
torque to
early
all
days
of
of
Strong's
TNA. And I feel
devastating
like
backbreakers.
even back then he was, you know, coming up with different ways to use the backbreaker reversal. And I kind of didn't know he was wrestling back then. This was like 2005. It would make it so bad. I would probably actually see the match look familiar.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there.
And
And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Stop in the leg. Just missed.
okay. But yeah, I kind of like the
Olympic slam. Nice.
but yeah, I kind
He's
of like
stumbling some now.
the Roger Strong
Tag team
character. I
match
like
is
the whole
dangerously close
I
to
like
getting
the
out of
whole
control for him.
This is not the
Undisputed
time
Era.
to be a hero. To keep this match from slipping away, he
They
needs to
remind
get
me
his
so
partner in
much
there
of the,
and take a break.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than
I'm trying
it's
to see
ever
who
been.
they remind me
One of the
of.
teams that has
I wouldn't
shined
necessarily-
brighter than any
what was
other
that?
is the New Day.
I wouldn't
Xavier
necessarily
Woods,
say
Big E.
I may think the power of
I
positivity
feel like they
stinks
only
like a
the
bag of
second
rotting garbage. And that Woods, Kingston, and
four-man
Big
group
E
to
are
actually do
idiots.
that.
But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when their tag team championship reign lasted a record-setting 483 days.
Okay. Okay, so that's what's hot now. He just gonna slap his hands together like this is a piece of cake.
Oh, and a snap there. That'll give you whiplash. He looks a bit off his game here. Headed into this match, seeing his partner look extremely confident.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
No, sir.
And he's hanging him up on the second rope. Using the ropes. Knee left. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Look
out.
Oh, okay.
We've seen this before. Looks like he's starting to tire.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside them.
And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one. Oh, good night. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Yep, out of nowhere.
Beautiful technique. Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Reversal. Got him.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at tag teams who have dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver.
And a lot of people may look at that and be like, well, it's the same person. Yeah, they're the same person, but like I said on Twitter, it's kind of like the three faces of
a team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute
you
that
had Mick
finisher
Foley
on all
doing
types of
Cactus Jack
opponents.
dude, and Mankind, which all three of them had different personalities.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express.
They have two different
tag team action like in singles competition. Once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree.
Which is not like
needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. Since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Regardless of how you feel about the tactics employed by Adam Cole, man's ability when the bell rings is incredible. Here he goes.
Is more extreme than Dean Ambrose.
Let's go back to Adam Cole's well-rounded skill set. He can fly, he can make you tap, he can knock you out, and with the undisputed era, he can execute a plan flawlessly. You have got to love it. It's all about Adam Cole in there, baby.
There he goes again. Listen, anyone who is going to sign a contract to square off against Adam Cole needs to realize exactly what they've gotten themselves into. Cole calculates every move he makes in that ring. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room,
there it is, the tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Honestly. I'm looking forward to it. Kenny Omega, John
Moxley. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
How is Adam Cole?
The shoulders are down.
Looking forward to it more than I look forward to a lot of matches in quite some time.
Earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember. And here's Montez Ford.
This one's over.
Here's a cover.
No!
It can't like this. That he didn't win this match right there.
Adam Cole is still undisputed for a little while longer.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Got him.
Nailed it.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Oh, he kicked out. I can't believe that.
Not yet. When this guy's on, look out.
Okay. What now?
Irish whip. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Right in the jaw. Oh, what a shot.
Get up. Let's try
this
it.
might be it. Wow, I thought he was a
he reversed it again. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta believe this one's over.
And here's Montez Ford.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty impact.
Harsh impact.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Pat.
Early to back suplex coming. Boom.
Must come down. He's in complete control now. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Going for broke. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
One more time.
Why not?
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
They got him.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
I can't kick out.
Tag teams always entertain, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
They pulled out. We
I'm not
dominated
easily
that match. They
impressed,
came back
but
and
even I thought
installed
that
it.
match was one of the best I've seen in a while. You are not going to see many matches as good as that one. These superstars rose to the occasion and gave us more than we ever dreamed of.
And Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Now that's eking out a win.
No wonder these guys won. They work together like they've been teaming up since birth.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.
I really appreciate it. I want to thank you for tuning in this evening, and I'll try to do this as often as possible where I just talk about anything. But for the time being, I'm gonna let everybody. I hope everybody enjoys their evening. It's been fun, and until next time.